It's a fresh start for Pearsall, and he's had a good offseason. They need him to make these type of plays. Right there in the teeth of his own, good throw, low away from the defenders, comes up with the first down catch.
Had 3 catches for 42 yards. Here is Brock going to DeMarcus Robinson, the former Ram.
Yeah.
Changing teams in the division, still making plays.
Make a couple of these throws, show y'all why I got paid.
Purdy led the 49ers to a field goal. It was his only drive of the day. Next Raiders possession, Gino's like, hey,
where's Brock? Where's Brock? Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Throw it to Brock.
First play of the game.
I hope they stacking that money in Vegas because he's going to require a lot of it in a couple years. Man,
he's tight end going up, making a play like that. And, oh, yeah, the Raiders drafted another very good college football player in 2025.
This is a pretty good coming out party for early in this game to Ash and Genty. They got the starting offensive line. They were in a good rhythm right here, right out of the pistol formation. And this, dropping a hammer like that, this is going to be the identity of these Las Vegas Raiders, man. That kid's going to be a big part of it.
That's always been Pete Carroll's identity. When he had beast mode, that's what they did. Be physical with the run, play action off that. And this is what it looks like.
Yeah.
You might as well reward him after that, right? Let him get in the end zone.
Let him finish the drive.
Get some help from Gino. Pete Carroll loves it. Raiders, though, would fall 22-19. The Chargers and the Rams in SoFi is the first ever preseason game for Justin Herbert. We'll have it start 2nd and 10. He's got Lat McConkey for a 16-yard game.
Picking right up where they left off last year, those two.
Later on in the first quarter, Herbo looking deep down the sideline to Quentin Johnson, but he takes a huge hit from Tanner Ingle.
Never saw him.
Down on the field for a few minutes. He would be taken off, diagnosed with a concussion. One more look at just a rough shot.
Yeah.
Never saw him. So Quentin Johnson carted off again, diagnosed with a concussion, would not return to the game. Later on, 3rd and 5. Ball going to the rookie. It is Keandre Lambert-Smith, 29 yards.
Two rookie wide receivers. They're really counting on both of them. That's Lambert-Smith right there.
So later in the game, here's the other rookie wide receiver, Trey Lance to Trey Harris.
Yeah.
Trey to Trey, almost for 6. He's out inside the 5. And one more look at it, Gerald. Nice grab.
Yeah, it's good to see Trey Lance make those types of throws. You can see his growth over the years.
He's had a good preseason for him.
4th quarter, we got ourselves a ball game inside of 15 seconds. Stetson Bennett firing deep to Brennan Presley, who goes
give him a chance. Just give him a chance.
40 yards.
That's all you want to do. Just give him a chance. Just throw it up.
There's a crowd for that ball.
Give your teammate a chance to make a play.
All right.
Crowd fired up. We are inside 12 seconds, 11 seconds on the clock. 1st and goal. Stetson Bennett to True Edwards, the rookie out of La Tech for the touchdown. The former national champion fired up as the Rams come back and win it 23-22. All hugs for Stetson Bennett and the Rams, but major concerns for the Rams as Matthew Stafford still to the side, working with a back injury. We're expecting to hear more from Sean McVay about the situation coming up tomorrow. Backs can be complicated. A lot can go on. Gerald, your level of concern for the Rams and their starting quarterback?
I'm concerned. I've seen a lot of back injuries in my playing days, namely one of my best friends, or my best friend in the world. I seen what he went through with his back, and it's an issue that if it never really improves that much once it starts to get worse. And at quarterback, he does a lot of moving. And will he be able to sustain taking a hit after this? You know, there's a lot of torque with these throws, and he's one of the best throwers of the football we've ever seen. And I'm concerned because it's not improving. That's the thing. There's no improvement. It's not getting worse, but once it gets to this point, it's tough for it to improve.
Gerald, we're talking about a disc. We're not talking about a back soreness or a spasm or tight back. We're talking about a disc issue. Like, we've talked about this. These things don't have a habit of just clearing up and going away. He's going to get hit. They need him for all 17 games. They need him to get them to the postseason. And so to say that manager, like, okay, you can take him off the field during the preseason, but he is going to have to play. And you just worry that if this is a disc issue, this is real concern for me because these things don't have a habit of just clearing up.
Right.
Yeah, so vital. And again, all of these quarterbacks, especially the guys who have had success in the postseason like Matthew Stafford has, they're all important to the operation. But the degree of difference between a Stafford-led Rams team and a Garoppolo-led Rams team is considerable.
Well, there's completely different, arm strength and talent and the ability to see it. There's a drop-off, and nobody's here to denigrate, Jimmy Garoppolo. He's there with his role. But, I mean, with Stafford in there, this is a team that, can win the division, can go deep in the playoffs like they did a year ago. And so they need him. And it's a grueling season. Teams are going to be coming after him. He's going to have to take hits. He always has. And he's been as tough as anybody out there. But I am concerned when they tell me it's a disc problem right now.
Yeah.
Scary stuff. And again, the team that gave the Eagles the most trouble in last year's postseason was that game between them and the Rams in the Lincoln, Philadelphia. More preseason week 2 action. No Zay Flowers, no Lamar Jackson for the Ravens. No Dak, George Pickens and company. But they get to see Joe Milton with an opportunity. They traded for him earlier this year, 3rd and 13. He didn't see this one coming, Gerald. That's a jump shot.
Nah, you got to get rid of the ball. You can't hold the ball in your own end zone.
Especially in the end zone.
Yeah, not in the end zone.
Keon Martin, the undrafted rookie, gets that 2-pointer. And later on,
there we go.
It is former Cowboy Cooper Rush getting picked off by Andrew Booth.
Yeah, Booth.
Pass was intended for LeJonte Webster. Yeah. Cowboys take the lead 7-5. Harbaugh not pleased on the sideline. Tyler Root is a Texas guy. Grew up just outside of Dallas. He's kicking in Dallas.
Yeah.
He's making kicks with friends and family in the stands. Good moment for Luke. Luke, there it is.
Yeah, there it is. First kicker that the Ravens ever drafted.
31-13. Of course, a lot of talent on the sideline not playing. One notably not practicing either. That will be Micah Parsons. We've gone over some of these contract situations. He requested a trade at the start of the month. There should be a lot of teams interested, Gerald. Ian Rappaport said that they haven't received any phone calls yet. Just how vital is Micah Parsons to the hopes of the 2025 Cowboys?
The defense, in my eyes, I believe, is not the defense without Micah Parsons. There is not a defense without Micah Parsons. He is your best player on the team, and you're going to need him if you're going to go on a run. I remember the Rams back in 2018 struggled to pay Aaron Donald. And then Aaron Donald gets paid week 1, goes on to win Defensive Player of the Year, and they go all the way to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
The Cowboys, we all understand the drought. If you want to have any shot, you need number 11 on the field. Whatever you got to do to figure it out, they still have time. They definitely still have time. Even if it's the week of week 1, they still have time, but they need to get this figured out because you don't have a shot without Micah Parsons on the field.
There's plenty of time to get this done. Just 3 years ago, Nick Bosa got signed on a Friday and started to rush his legs out there. But the concern level without him in the lineup is major. They are such a much better defense when he's on the field.
And we'll see how Dallas approaches that. Again, no real deadline other than wanting to get Micah Parsons able to play. We'll see how far Micah Parsons is willing to take that. We do have other edge rusher news coming courtesy of NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport with the contract talks with Trey Hendrickson and the Bengals at an impasse. Ian reporting the Bengals are listening to trade offers for the multi-time Pro Bowler Trey Hendrickson. As we get a chance to look at the most sacks since 2023, it's Trey Hendrickson right at the top, one of the best at finishing when he does get those opportunities. Gerald, we've seen him contribute for the Bengals. Who do you think should be on the phone?